Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. I have some pieces that I've had for a while now and some that I just recently got, and I really want to show you guys these pieces. They're amazing pieces. I have a jacket, I have two long sleeves, I have two jeans, and I have a belt, and they're all really good pieces, to be honest. This jacket that I'm going to show you guys is actually the entire studio's jacket that I've been meaning to show you guys for a while now. Way back when I recorded one of my first few videos. If you haven't watched that, I showed my entire studio's sweat collection. I have a lot of really good pieces, so let's get started. This is the entire studio's bomber that I got a while ago. As you can tell, it's a silver color. It's really good quality. Honestly, I was kind of surprised with the quality. There definitely are better quality bombers out there, but they're way more expensive than this, that's for sure. I ended up picking this up, I want to say last year in the winter. So yeah, it has a really good fit. It's very cropped, it's really boxy and oversized. If you can see here, I got a size medium, and it features a chest pocket here, which I personally don't mind. I think it's a decent little detail that they added here. It does have these straps, which I'm not a huge fan of. They kind of flap around, and also the Velcro here, as you can tell, it kind of gets stuck on like long sleeves or other pieces that you're wearing, and it kind of ruins the material of that piece. It catches onto it. Other than that, it has two pockets here. It has that traditional bomber aesthetic. It's pretty lightweight, but the only thing that I kind of have a problem with is these lapels here. So as you can see, it has these shoulder lapels, and on both sides they do end up not really showing too much because of the fit of this. It kind of drops back like the Yeezy style back in the day, how Kanye used to like wear his jackets over his shoulders, like falling back a little bit. These lapels I'm not a huge fan of, but honestly I really needed an outerwear piece, and I don't have like the best bomber. You guys saw my green one, that's the only one I have, and I have another bomber from Represent that I'm gonna make a video on. That one's a very good one, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of my favorite pieces I have in my closet. Yeah, it's really good quality, nothing on the back, only this chest Velcro flap and the shoulder lapels are the things that I don't like about this. Everything else I really like. It has pretty long elongated arms. It has like the traditional bomber aesthetic with a little bit of twists with the fit. It's a lot more cropped than a traditional bomber, I guess you want to say, unless you get the old 80s ones. It's a lot more boxy. It's pretty lightweight. It's relatively warm. It's not going to keep you super warm. You definitely want to layer with this. This piece actually looks a lot better when you layer with it. Standalone piece when you wear it, it's kind of whatever. It's not that nice to me in my opinion. So I normally layer this, but it has a very nice silver sheen to it. It's not too shiny. It's like muted. It's almost like a rock color, I want to say. Yeah, I got size medium. It fits perfectly. You guys will see a close-up on body of it. It features a YKK zipper, and it does have only a single zipper. When I got it, I was actually looking for bombers with double zippers on both sides. So a lot of brands, for whatever reason, don't actually do the double zipper, the two-way zipper. I think one-way zipper is cool, it's simple with certain pieces. I feel like most outerwear pieces, like jackets, bombers, and hoodies should have two-way zippers. I think that should be a new standard. I don't know if it's because of the expense that they don't do it, but it generally just looks better, for one, and secondly, it gives more versatility to the piece. I personally love the two-way zip. I don't have a problem with the one-way zip. A lot of my pieces are one-way zip, but when you have a two-way zip, it just styles so much better. If you guys agree with me, let me know in the comments that a lot more brands should stick to the two-way zip. I really don't know why these brands aren't doing it. It kind of steers me away from buying it when they don't have two-way zip. It gives me another reason to look elsewhere where another brand may incorporate that two-way zip. That's just for me personally. I don't know anyone who doesn't like the two-way zip. I don't know why it's not standard. Let me know if you guys agree in the comments. So this next piece is a West Coast Choppers thermal. So you may have seen this in my vintage t-shirt collection. If you haven't seen that, go watch it, show some love. I have a pretty good collection, I would say, and I've added a lot of stuff that I'm going to be updating. So this is a West Coast Choppers thermal. It's kind of like a navy color, and it has a really cool chest hit. This is a 2XL. It is really boxy, and I actually got it hemmed. So if you watch my vintage t-shirt collection, you'll see that it was kind of long. Now that I got it hemmed, it fits a lot more cropped and boxy in the body. It complements me a lot more. I feel like that's how the fit should be. Has really cool blue hits on the sleeves, and there's no back hit. This is a 2XL, so I paid about 120 USD. I don't know what that is Canadian, maybe 160 or something like that. I think it was definitely worth it. It's very flowy, very comfortable. Honestly, I noticed that West Coast choppers is becoming really popular. I've been collecting them for almost a year now, and I really like their pieces. I just think it's a really good alternative to Chrome Hearts, and it's not really a bite or rip off because they've been in the game for a long time. I generally try to stick with the old age vintage West Coast choppers. I try not to get anything new because I don't like their designs. I don't like the quality. If it doesn't have a West Coast choppers OG tag, I won't really buy it if it's like screen printed on the back, because that's not really vintage. But I ended up getting a size large in this recently on eBay for a steal. Like I'm talking $80 USD, and normally these go upwards of $150 to $200. Me personally, I think these are worth 200 plus. I would pay 200 USD plus for this, 250 even, just because it's so versatile, it's so unique, it's so nice, it's so comfortable. It's a thermal. Thermals are coming back in my opinion, and like I said, I really like long sleeves. It gives a lot more opportunity to show more style with arm hits and chest hits and back hits. I kind of like the quadruple hits. I ended up getting a large in this recently. It's the exact same piece, very good condition for a really good price. I just said I want to double up and see if that one fits better. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, when it was getting shipped out to me from US to Canada, there was a issue with the shipment in the package. I guess DHL shipped it out to a third-party shipping company, and when I checked the status recently, it said damaged and undeliverable, and when I called, they said that it was lost as well. I don't know how a t-shirt like this can be damaged or undeliverable. Personally, I've never experienced that. The seller who sold it to me seems pretty cool, so maybe I can figure something out with them, but it says it's being returned back to sender. I honestly am super upset because I got it for such a good price, and I should have had it by now, but things happen, I guess, and I'll have to figure that out. This piece was actually one of the first West Coast chopper pieces that I ended up getting. I got it as a bundle with another West Coast chopper long sleeve that I'm going to show you guys in another video, but honestly, this is insane. Like, this is my favorite West Coast choppers long sleeve. I ended up getting an XL, and it's on that AAA tag. So like I said, I only buy vintage West Coast choppers that have the OG tag, or tags like AAA, Fruit of the Loom, Gildan, All Sport, Hanes Beefy. If you can find those, in my opinion, those might be better quality because their blanks are better. It's not like a set in stone kind of thing. It's just what I prefer, and they usually go for more money as well. It has the West Coast choppers crest chest hit here, and the sleeve hits on both sides. This is a little bit distressed, and there's cracking on the logo on the back, the arms, and the chest, as you can see here. So I have a lot of West Coast choppers pieces, and this one is definitely my favorite one. I ended up getting this hemmed because it was too long and I wanted a crop fit, and it's like naturally kind of distressing and ripping apart. At first, I didn't really like the fact that it was ripping apart, but I really like it now. It kind of suits the grungy biker aesthetic. I got this for a steal too. I ended up getting this and another long sleeve for $70. From what I learned is that the one with the gothic writing here at the bottom, the arm sleeves here get smaller gradually, and the one with the less gothic print, I'll show you guys in this gray one what I'm talking about. Those ones, the arm crests don't get smaller, they stay the same size, so there's like two different ones. This one is really thin. I ended up sun fading this myself in the summer, and along with a lot of other pieces, and this was actually one of the other pieces that I ended up sun fading. You can tell that this was the color of it before, but these two both I sun faded, and you can see the color that they both used to be. Yeah, this fits super nice, cropped, pretty boxy, and I might as well show you guys the gray one that I'm talking about. Okay, so I wasn't going to show you guys this, but I'll show it anyways because I was talking about how I got this in a bundle. So I got this one and this sun faded one together in a bundle for $70, and this one has the OG, and this one has the OG West Coast Choppers tag, and this one is a 2XL, but it's ripped, but it's a lot more boxy. I did get this hemmed as well, so it's cropped and boxy. So these long sleeves are quadruple hits on the chest, back, and sleeves. And this one has almost like a flame hit on the sleeves with the ice crest. It's really, really cool. It fits so nice. It's so soft and flowy. I wear this a lot. Like, I wear this probably the most out of all of them. And so down here, you can see the Long Beach. The way that this is written in the script is different than the sun faded one when I said it was gothic. So the ones that are like this with the arm crests, they don't get smaller. They all stay the same size. I just kind of realized that. I have a lot of West Coast Choppers pieces that I've accumulated recently, and I want to make a video on it showing all of them. I have more thermals, more long sleeves. I mainly collect the West Coast Choppers long sleeves, not really the short sleeves. They're already making a comeback. And the crazy part is the West Coast Choppers, I've been seeing them so much recently since I've been getting these. I talked about it in my previous video. I don't know if it's a phenomenon or what it is. Every time that I get something that's a little bit more niche and I don't see people really rock for a long time, I start seeing it pop up as soon as I start like buying it maybe a couple months in or a year in. I'm definitely not saying I'm a trendsetter. I just like pieces that I like, and I've always been to styling in certain pieces. I really, really like this grunge aesthetic. I think it suits me a lot. It's kind of crazy to me how I got into this like West Coast Choppers thing, and I just started seeing a bunch of people on TikTok and Instagram wearing it. I don't know if it's because I started buying them and looking for them and then the algorithm was showing me it, or it's just because it's becoming more popular. I definitely think it's the latter. A lot more people have been talking about it and wearing it, and it's been showing up. I have not seen West Coast Chopper stuff before I bought these things. In fact, I actually saw Travis Scott, I guess it was at Complex Con. He was wearing a West Coast Choppers. It looked like a track long sleeve. It had West Coast Choppers written on the back, and it was like a zip up track. It looked a lot like the Kappa track long sleeve, where it has from the shoulders all the way down to the arms. It had like West Coast Choppers just like this, and on the back I saw Travis Scott wearing the West Coast Chopper track long sleeve, and I'm assuming that the prices of these are going to go up, so I'm just going to keep collecting the pieces that I like. I pretty much have almost everything I like. If you guys have any good long sleeves or thermal long sleeves, please DM me on Instagram. I'd definitely be interested in buying. So this was one of the pants that I got a few months back. I've had it for a while. It's the blue rinse Astro pant jeans from Weekday. They're super baggy. They have a really nice indigo wash to it with kind of this white contrast stitching all around it. It's super baggy. I got it hemmed so it could fit me better because it was a little bit long. It fits beautifully. The rise is perfect. It's super baggy. It sits on the shoes perfectly. I'm probably going to be posting an Instagram picture with it soon too. Definitely go show some love on the Instagram if you want to see more. And I'll show you guys kind of how I style it. Silver hardware, super good quality. Honestly, for the price, this is like the best baggy jean you can get. A lot of people have been buying the Weekday Astros, and I think they're really good pants if you want to start in the really, really baggy scene. I know a lot of people have invested in Acne Studios and Our Legacy and Balenciaga. For a budget price, this is very, very good. This is about $70 Canadian. You do have to pay duties when they come in, but I really like how the bottom sits. So I got the bottom hemmed, and you can barely even tell he kept the original hem, which was really cool. The second pant, I have the Galaxy Ice Blue from Weekday. These are a little bit more of a straight fit. They're less baggy, but they still definitely are baggy, as you can tell. They're super, super nice ice blue color. They're like barely white. I got a size 30, 34 in all these jeans because they run really small, and they're pretty inconsistent, obviously because of the beginner price point. I don't expect them to be super accurate, and I got them hemmed. This one fits fine because it doesn't go over my shoe. It just sits right on it perfectly. I think these Galaxies are really underrated. I think a lot more people are going to start buying the Galaxies over the Astros soon, because I feel like the baggy pants are definitely super cool, but something more wearable and versatile is definitely going to be the Galaxies. I got this belt, the Stolen Arts belt. It's the skull belt with gems and rhinestones on it. It's honestly a crazy belt. You can see how it kind of shines. There's rhinestones on all of these. It's very good quality. None of them has fallen out yet, and it's resemblance of the Chrome Hearts roller belt, in my opinion. It is a little bit gunmetal-y. I wish it was a lot more silver, but it's still really, really cool nonetheless. I posted a TikTok and an IG with it, so definitely go show some love. It's actual leather. This is a size 34. I really like how it has the dual hinge. It gives a really good support. It has these two studs that kind of sit on each side of your hip. As you can see, it did come with a really cool box and it was a very good price. I think I got this for like 120 Canadian or 150 Canadian. Honestly, Stolen Arts has some crazy pieces. Go check them out if you're into some crazy belts. They have like Murakami belt, they have like Venom belt, Betty Boop belts. Their belts resemble BB Simon, but I think they're a little bit more unique. I like to keep it as simple as possible and wearable as possible. I also picked these Nike Dunks up a while ago. I made a TikTok unboxing these. Go show some love. They're really nice. They're similar to Air Forces. They're like all white with this really light gray. All right guys, that's all the pieces from the video. Please leave a like, subscribe. Tell me what your favorite piece was in the video down in the comment section below. My favorite piece was the sun faded West Coast Chopper long sleeve. I love that piece. It looks so good and I just know over time it's gonna look even better. If you're not already following me on IG and TikTok, please go show some love. I'm gonna be uploading a lot more on YouTube. I'm in the middle of editing a lot more videos. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more pickups and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.